Jose Mourinho greets the backroom staff of tonight's opponents, Tottenham Hotspur, and I'm sure the cameras will be fixated on the United boss as he strides down the touchline after the sides emerge here into the gloaming at the Theatre of Dreams. What a big game for August this is. The two managers have shook hands. Plenty of nice words between. Well, it all went one way, really.
And he looks as if he could turn into a fine Premier League player. He seems like it does with a lot of players who arrive. With all the credentials to manage that. It's obviously going to take him time.
Cover from Fred. Whipped in towards Kane. This could come out to Danny Rose. Ericsson. Coached in towards
the assistant.
Moura. Away from Jones. On Rose. Lukaku's onto it. Keeper's beaten. And Lukaku has...
Those two posts. This part is perfect. Look away. On his weaker foot. But you would still think a man of his calibre could manage to get... it's just... very weak from him, and luckily for Tottenham that he had to do everything.
A gift horse in the mouth. Right across the face of an empty net, and Rose breathes. That is a lovely ball. Shaw's on his way. Shaw for Lukaku.
But it's wonderful running from him, and of course he's got that freedom to advance now because of his position.
He didn't catch it right.
Yeah, well, I think to catch that.
Flipped in by Shaw, and one well by Smalling, and then by Vertonghen. Matic caught on it. Dele Alli on his way for Tottenham Hotspur. And an immaculate...
long, and Tottenham are able to rob him, but it's brilliantly read by Smalling. I mean, he seemed to go to ground. Matic rust, because it was his last game in the World Cup. Yeah. And this...
Matic. Fred. Lukaku!
It's a decent enough distance. There wasn't fantastic pace on the cross, and he's just tried for the redirect. It was likely that Lukaku was going to rise and see if he could find the far corner with this. Asking a lot. Yeah, I mean, Lingard's given a little pat.
Here's Fred. Fred for United.
Time to be able to kind of turn it inside, and that wasn't that far away. That's a very good attempt. Yeah.
It was vicious in swing, but not quite enough.
Well, he had the first chance in the game, and
Shaw. Fred. Pogba!
It's struck by Pogba. I think Lloris gets a good view of it.
Down goes Lloris. Valencia. Matic!
And it's not too much of a problem, but the second one could easily have slid inside the post. Takes a deflection, big the corner. Oh, I think they got away with the second one big time.
Yeah, quite so. Oh, Ali nagging away at Herrera. Deftly in by Vertonghen. Lucas Moura. Ericsson!
In the end, it's a lovely little dink by Vertonghen, and I think Moura might have even been expected.
Also saved from David De Gea. Yeah. Trippier. But all the way through here to Dele Alli.
He could have dispatched that a bit faster and made it harder, but yeah, should be around Valencia, because I'm attracted inside to Lucas Moura, and excellent recovery.
Put one out then, but that was at Trippier, and certainly causing him inconvenience, and finding Pogba!
Might go near, and then he goes for the far post. He just overdid it. First half from Luke Shaw, and he's just picked up where he left off, and Pogba, I think, has just tried to
another shot across the Tottenham bows. It's a Kieran Trippier set piece, and Kane is up, and Kane scores. It's Tottenham who break through at Old Trafford. In pursuit of continued Jose's problems pile up.
Well, just look at who's got him. It's Phil Jones, just past the penalty spot. And Harry Kane is able to backpedal. By now, Jones has kind of stopped wrestling with him. And he has the freedom to jump. But listen, he still has an awful lot to do to actually direct the header. Going backwards. And that's quite brilliant from Harry Kane. And Jones knows immediately that. Oh,
here for Eriksen. Lucas Moura too! Twice in a choice! Spurs have ripped into United. And Old Trafford is stunned here. Where to look?
Inside, come of age. Trippier produces an absolutely exquisite little ball to get Eriksen into the space. And again, it's intelligent from the Dane, who's pivotal to Tottenham. And while they might have been lacking the first half in what they were producing going forward, they've really come out with a bang in this second half. And little coming together with...
Trippier's free kick. Finds neither Dyer nor beyond Sanchez. Dabbed up towards Lukaku, nodded down for Jesse Lingard.
Healing for a corner. He thought a goal kick had been given. I just thought he waited too long. Go to it. He waited for it to come.
Yeah, who was Fred?
But he left the Swede with pretty much an impossible angle in the end.
With the header into the side netting.
Yeah, he got great whip on it, Fred.
Oh, Lindelof has heard. Dele Alli is round De Gea.
You've got to get much more than that on it, even if he was denied a chance to get it downfield. Maybe if he could be back in Brighton, because that was ridiculous. And De Gea is better.
Kane going in again.
And Harry has missed a great chance to make it 3. De Gea's not getting back. Look, well, yeah, it kind of brings you back to Glenn Murray last week. Kane just peels off him. He's completely caught.
Lindelof's misjudgment was nearly kept.
Have a go with his left foot. Dele Alli, he might have had more luck. And
it's not tidy. Tongan ran away with it for Lingard. But Tongan once more. Luke Shaw.
I mean, I think, you know, Tottenham are standing up well to this. Just happy to get behind it and deflect it, and Lukaku managed to head it home, but there's too much power behind it.
And had his jersey tugged.
Yeah.
And Lukaku couldn't get there.
Well, I began to think of
Davis. Eriksen. Christian Eriksen. Worth a fly.
Gone to a worse opposition player than Eriksen, just needed more dip. Yeah, well, it's still, once he missed it, Fred.
Lucas Moura, Smalling on his heels. Lucas Moura's got beyond him, and Lucas Moura makes it 3-0 Tottenham Hotspur. Red alert. Tottenham reach for the skies. United head for the exits.
After last week and before tonight was that his team couldn't make the same mistakes as last week. Well, it's happened in this second half. And Tottenham have just basically managed the game brilliantly. Took their chances, defended stoutly.
Sanchez with a free kick, which is got
to say, Peter, it's not going to make much of a difference.
Okay, by Hugo Lloris. Home to Spurs. Martin Peters got all 4. Bobby Charlton scored United's consolation.